I've had a bitter life of trauma, but I don't go around saying don't ride horses. I don't go around saying I'm against gays, lesbians, and transgender. I don't do that. I have to come into my own that the world is not always the way I think it should be. I think Stormy May, I've talked to her. That's a Russian that comes out. This is wrong to ride horses. What's wrong is a lot of things, but there is solutions. Good saddle fit, treeless saddles, learning independent seat, getting your weight right, learning gentle hands. See, we anthropomorphize animals. That means we give them human traits. They're beyond that. Animals are beyond our human traits. We have a problem we think, therefore we are. Animals don't live in that zone. They live in a zone of love. So what you call enslavement, they call love. Depends how we do it. I can take a knife to your throat. You'll do her fast. That's wrong horsemanship. That's wrong way to treat people too. It's not leadership and it's not kind. If I show you a better way to do something, but you have options, you don't have to do that job. But if you want to do it, I'm going to show you a kind way. I had an old man that taught me kindness. I think you should read Bart Ross's book. And he just taps a cigarette, opens the gate, kid don't know. That's Stetson looks at him. Silence is a very big, powerful thing. He's directing him like the herd does. He says, check those gate, sir. What do you think, son? What do you think? Maybe I should. That's a good idea. Go ahead and do it. And then it just goes on walking. So he's teaching without force. So the reins on a horse are just aids. They're not torture devices. But they can be torture devices when our mirror neurons, which we have, and we are frightened, this horse is out of control, we start yanking, and the horse is resisting. I think if anything about horsemanship is learning grace, surrender, and not fearing. So it's a dance. You learn a lot from riding horses and how to treat people right. I notice I have different ways with people, and they seem to get through things, but I don't know it all. So I see these gay and lesbian people out there having a good day. Ah, good luck. Have a fun time. They're gay, transgender, or lesbians. It's all right, yeah, but I'm not judging it. And I'm not going to anti because what's the resistance to hating things? And what's the resistance to going pure vegan and hating people riding horses? Cruelty is wrong. Cruelty is wrong. We see somebody grabbing on those bits, you better get them off of there and get them into some training. But if I went and said, don't ride horses, I just increased the slaughter industry, which is far crueler. I like good horsemanship. We used to eat horse because we couldn't use them. Oh, yeah, we just ate them 100,000 years ago. So we tamed them and we started riding them. Some horses will take a lot of weight. It's how we distribute the weight. And a good equestrian will love her horse or his horse. They don't think like we do. They can feel love. They can feel love. And I've seen that love. She's in a 3-day event. I'm a jump judge. Everybody's failing. They're just, you're out. You've done three refusals. You're out. And you get mad and go off. She's going over it. Pats her. Says, "Oh, good girl." She's going over the jump, and she's just clearing the oxer, the jump, and the water hole. That's love. Is she hurting that horse? Oh, hell no. When you love an animal, he'll do anything for you, and you'll start that relationship. But Stormy was coming out with don't ride horses. I'm sorry, Stormy. I disagree. I learned about you. You ran down somebody I really admire, and she found a better way. She said, and then you got really. I'm gonna really tell you something to reply. I'm not hating you. She said, levitation. No, it's called independent seat and breathwork. It's taught by Jenny Roth in England. She's a dressage rider, and she knows kind ways to work with a horse. A dressage rider has got a lot of strength in them, and they're independent seat like Charlotte Gervino. We learn these methods. It's work. We don't put heavy people on a horse. It's way beyond their capacity to handle. Maybe do a bit of liberty for a while until your weight comes down. I had a problem. I'm a big guy. I'm 210. And I know another mate there. He's 150. He rides Corpus. So I can't ride in there. They're too big. I'm too big. I ride sort of a cross draft horse bit. But I used to be 190. And I rode a lot of equestrian and jumping. And I don't have a problem with weight. But I'm trying to get my weight down. A jockey makes the cut. He or she gets the weight. They are hurting the horse. You see the whip. And they whack and whack and whack. They haven't got the spirit. They haven't worked with that energy. And I saw Northern. E.P. Taylor said the shoemaker, don't tap Norman. He don't like it. Well, I tapped him once. Just one tap. He won Churchill Downs. Kentucky Derby that year. He wasn't a champion horse in winning a triple, but he won Churchill Downs Kentucky Derby, first Canadian horse. There's some horses that don't do the Triple Crown, but they become grandsires. And his bloodline is in every horse in Ireland, everything. So if you're using thoroughbreds or thoroughbred cross, you've got a little touch on Northern in there. So I think no harm came from him. He died of colic. He had a heart where they couldn't operate. So they put him down, but he moved him over the border. You can't let a horse suffer. EP put him down, or Ernest Wilkie Taylor. He had a silk line coffin. He moved him in from Maryland to Ontario. Put him in an open coffin and onto the ground. He's a noble blood. I look at that pedigree. It goes to Coolmore in Australia. It goes all over. There's nothing lost there. Thoroughbred is 3 Arab breeds and 1 breed crossbred. It's a good sport. And we're starting to calm that energy down and use them in sports horses. I rode a Northern Dancer bloodline therapy. They're fast. She was a schooling horse. Not every horse is going to make it on the track. It doesn't have to be. A thoroughbred doesn't have to. What are we going to do? Wipe out the whole thoroughbred bloodline? No, we're going to prove it. Come up with better horsemanship methods. The dance has got to be danced. His name was Ian Miller. He was running my program in Ottawa in the 1970s, Captain Canada. He took the bloodline of a Hanoverian and made him a champion. There's a lot of energy in that horse. It's like an element. He worked with him. He finally got Big Ben, international champion. He made Canada proud. So his wife died. He went to Spruce Meadows in the great man. I met him. Big horse, old Big Ben, yeah, Hanoverian. But do you denounce Ian Miller? I don't think so. He was a good horseman. And he tamed that energy, that Hanoverian monster that won championships. So what do we learn about horsey ways? We learn to work with the energy of that. That's not owning and conforming. That's to unify. Problem. Unity's lost. It's all duality. Devil divides. Do you divide your relationship with horses and say, don't ride them, you're going to hurt them? Well, vegans, I'm all for you. I love animal kindness. And I bless you for that. But we got a slaughter industry and you can't walk them in the park yet. They're big animals. Think about it.